Hi everyone, we are from Group of Three. We will present our topic entitled The Tudors and the Stuart. The Tudors, the Reformations, and the Renaissance period. Before we get into the topic, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Christina Octaviani Sarmelina Tarigan.
Hi, I'm Lasma with NPM 2081011.
Hi, my name is Lelia Linawati with NPM 2181012.
Hi, my name is Lydia Listasian, NPM 218100024.
The Tudor and Stuart period marks the beginning of modern England and spans some 200 years. The period is named after the surname of the monarchs who reigned. The Tudor family originally came from Wales, the Stuart from Scotland. After King Charles I was executed, there was no monarch. For most of the time, the country was ruled by Oliver Cromwell, who called himself the Lord Protector of the Commonwealth of England, Scotland, and Ireland. Let's have a look at this picture. The first picture is Henry VII. He was the first of the Tudor family on the throne in 1485. The second picture is Elizabeth I. She was the last of the Tudors. She died in 1603. The third picture is James VI of Scotland, became James I of England in 1603, the first of the Stuart family. The fourth picture is Oliver Cromwell Commonwealth. The Stuarts were interrupted by him from 1649 until 1660. The fifth pic is Queen Anne. She was the last of the Stuart family to rule the country.
The Tudor history. The five sovereigns, six if Lady Jane Grey is included, of the Tudor dynasty are among the most well-known figures in royal history. Of well origin, Henry VII succeeded in ending the wars of the Roses between the houses of Lancaster and York to found the highly successful Tudor house. Henry VII, his son Henry VIII, and his three children, Edward VI, Mary I, and Elizabeth I, ruled for 118 eventful years. During this period, England developed into one of the leading European colonial powers, with men such as Sir Walter Raleigh taking part in the conquest of the New World. Nearer to home, campaigns in Ireland brought the country under strict English control. Culturally and socially, the Tudor period saw many changes. The Tudor court played a prominent part in the cultural Renaissance taking place in Europe, nurturing all-round individuals such as William Shakespeare, Edmund Spenser, and Cardinal Wolsey. The Tudor period also saw the turbulence of three changes of official religion, resulting in the martyrdom of many innocent believers of both Protestantism and Roman Catholicism. The fear of Roman Catholicism induced by the Reformation was to last for several centuries and to play an influential role in the history of the succession.
The Stuart history. The Stuarts were the first king of the United Kingdom. King James IV of the Scotland became also King James I of England, thus combining the two thrones for the first time. The Stuart dynasty reigned in the England and Scotland from the 1603 to 1714, a period which saw a flourishing court culture, but also much upheaval and instability of pleasure, fire, and war. It was an age of the intense religious debate and radical politics both contribute to a bloody civil war in the mid-17th century between Crown and Parliament, or the Cavalier and the Roundhead, resulting in the parliamentary victory for Oliver Cromwell and the dramatic execution of the King Charles I. There was a short-lived republic, the only time that the country has experienced such as event. The restoration of the crown was soon followed by another glorious revolution. William and Mary of Orange ascended and the throne as joint monarchs and defender of Protestantism, followed by Queen Anne, the second of James second Duchess. The prospect of and the Stuart line, with the death of Queen Anne, only surviving child in 70,000, led to the drawing of the Act of Settlement in 1701, which provided that only Protestants could hold the throne. The next in line, according to the provisions of this act, and was George, Elector of Hanover. Yet Stuart princes remained in the wings. The Stuart legacy was to linger on in from claimants to the crown for another century.
The Tudors, the Reformation, and the Renaissance period. 1. The Tudors period. The Tudor period occurred between 1485 and 1603 in England and Wales and includes the Elizabethan period during the reign of Elizabeth I until 1603. The Tudor period coincides with the dynasty of the House of Tudor in England that began with the reign of Henry VII, B. 1457, R. 1485 to 1509. Historian John Guy, 1988, argued that England was economically healthier, more expensive, and more optimistic under the Tudors than at any time since the Roman occupation. 2. The Reformation period. The Reformation transformed English religion during the Tudor period. The Reformation, alternatively named the Protestant Reformation or the European Reformation, was a major movement within Western Christianity in 16th century Europe that posed a religious and political challenge to the Catholic Church and in particular to papal authority, arising from what were perceived to be errors, abuse, and discrepancies by the Catholic Church. The Reformation was the start of Protestantism and the split of the Western Church into Protestantism and what is now the Roman Catholic Church. It is also considered to be one of the events that signified the end of the Middle Ages and the beginning of the early modern period in Europe. 3. The Renaissance period. The Renaissance is a period in European history marking the transition from the Middle Ages to modernity and covering the 15th and 16th centuries, characterized by an effort to revive and surpass ideas and achievements of a classical antiquity. It occurred after the crisis of the late Middle Ages and was associated with the Great Social Change. In addition to the standard periodization, proponents of a long Renaissance may put its beginning in the 14th century and its end in the 17th century.